So for today's segment, right, we're going to talk about a personal conveyance, how the CVSA, those are the ones, third party, by the way, are the ones that are putting together these splits to put truck drivers out of service at weigh stations. They want to limit your personal conveyance to 2 hours. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Want to start off with a question of the day. I asked this on social media today. I said, Secretary Sean Duffy says that he likes that truck drivers are vocal and don't just bitch about a problem, but try to give solutions. In regards to the truck parking problem, why does U.S. Department of Transportation not open up closed rest areas across America? How would you help to fix this problem? Truck parking is an issue. And, my thoughts is open up the rest areas. What are your thoughts? And I saw this from the CVSA as well. And basically they're putting in a petition. And what they're doing with this petition is they want to limit truck drivers' personal conveyance time, right? And it's one of those things where at the end of this video as well, I'm going to have a interview that I did with the ex-DOT telling you how to properly use personal conveyance. And, CVSA believes that drivers have been using this incorrectly and says that they want to limit the use of conveyance time to 2 hours, right? They're saying that this is interesting. The inspections, which include interviews with drivers whose electronic logging devices recorded conveyance time, revealed that 38% of drivers use the conveyance time improperly. First off, it's the right of the truck driver to use personal conveyance, right? Just because one or two bad eggs did something incorrectly, that doesn't mean that you ruin it for the rest of the people. Where this really hurts is the owner-operators and the single carriers out there, because when it comes to big carriers, look, you could stop. There's even rules where they don't want you to take personal conveyance at all, but they have enough trucks. They have the capacity to keep on going and do what they need to do. Right now, when it comes to a single owner operator, there's a couple things, right? One, the shipper, right? You're at the warehouse for hours. They're holding you up, and accidents can happen. I mean, there's just so many things that are happening against the truck driver that their clock runs out, right? And so they have to use personal conveyance these days just to get somewhere safe to park. That's the truth. I'm not saying that there aren't drivers taking advantage of this, but I'm also saying that, should shippers, should brokers, dispatchers, should they be held accountable as well? Because they're running these truck drivers ragged, right? And the second part to that is when you're doing something like this is an advantage to the larger fleets. This is taking away the freedom of the owner operator. And so, my thoughts on this is, we definitely have to fight this. Tag Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy and let them know, man. Let them know that this is not right. If your company wants to make up your own rules, you could do that. But for truck drivers, single owner operators on the road, they use this for safety, right? Shoot, why not pay drivers overtime then? Why don't we have those conversations? And then drivers wouldn't have to worry about any of these things. But you guys don't want to do that, right? And so I just want to talk about this and give you guys a little bit of my opinion on this. But the CVSA wants to petition this. And so they're the ones that put drivers out of service, right? So I think it's a whole bunch of baloney. But hey, tell me if I'm taking a wrong stance on this. And look, I'm not right a lot of the times, but on something like this, I know that personal conveyance is something that drivers use. Now, educating a driver how to use it properly, that's one thing, right?
Investigator, intro yourself, brother.
Yeah, all right. So I used to be a state patrol inspector working up in Wisconsin, and I stopped trucks at scales for 12 years. So if you recognize me from the day, I apologize. Then I became an investigator with the Fed. So I knocked on company doors and I went through all of their stuff and gave them bad ratings and fines and penalties. Heck, I was even a hazmat guy with the airlines checking hazmat on airplanes. So 23 years government regulator. Now I'm founder of truckingwins.com. What is this? It's an online training resource to help truckers understand how to navigate and swim through all of this this rough waters called DOT compliance and regulations. To bring it all home for you on this call, there are 4 scenarios, 4 that are written in black and white where it explicitly states PC is absolutely legal, right? So we'll go through those 4. Number 1, when you are either in the sleeper berth or off duty, part of a 34-hour restart, a 10-hour break, or a 30-minute break, when you're getting rest and you're not driving or working, you are absolutely allowed to use PC to go to a restaurant or entertainment and do it.
Gotcha.
So there's number 1.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. How about number 2?
Number 2, this has to do with your residence, your home. If you are coming from a company terminal, loaded or not, doesn't matter, because PC doesn't care if you have a load or not. They used to, but not anymore. If you are at a company terminal, loaded or not, you can push PC and drive on a highway all the way to your house, as long as you're not ill or fatigued. Now, once you're at your house, load or not, you can drive back to the terminal if you want. But if you choose to deliver the load from your house, you'll start your workday from your house. But all activity from a terminal to your residence, loaded or not, absolutely qualifies. Second one under number 2, trailer drop lot. If you are coming from a trailer drop lot, loaded or not, a trailer drop lot where you load or unload trailers and drop the trailers. Trailer drop lot's the term. You can go to your home, your residence, from a trailer drop lot. So how do you show that you had a trailer drop lot? Well, it's pretty simple. You went there with trailer number 12. You left with trailer number 11. How is that not a trailer drop lot? Or you went there with trailer number 12 and you left bobtailing. How is that not a trailer drop lot? Now, if you go there with trailer 12 and you leave with trailer 12, that ain't no drop lot. You just unloaded.
So my question is, how far of a distance can that home terminal be?
All right. So the guidance does not put distance. So remember how I said you can go to a restaurant or entertainment and there's no distance? Just don't be ill or fatigued. Same with this. There is no distance outlined in the guidance. So if you are in Illinois at the company terminal and you live in Texas, you can technically PC all the way to Texas as long as you're not ill or fatigued. Now, there's a caveat to that. Trucking companies can limit distance. Just because the guidance says you're okay to go as far as you want to a restaurant or entertainment, or as far as you want from terminal or drop lot to your home, that doesn't mean it's a good idea. So the trucking company is allowed via policy to limit your distance. Do the feds limit your distance? No. But if you're a single truck guy with your own authority, you are the company. The driver is the company. So what is your limit on distance if you own the company and you're the driver of a single truck motor carrier? Fatigue. That's it. As long as you're not tired, you can go from your terminal to your residence, or your residence to your terminal, or trailer drop lot. So let's say you're an owner operator with one truck and you finish a load in Georgia and you drop your trailer at that lot. Can you bobtail from that trailer drop lot home and come back the next week and bobtail back to that trailer drop lot and pick up your trailer? Yes, it's a trailer drop lot.
I got you. Okay, we're in on it. So number 4.
Safety official. Anytime a safety official tells you to move, I didn't say cop, I said safety official. So if a safety official says you can't park here and move, example, you're on an on-ramp to a rest area. Cop comes up and says you can't park here. Push PC, go find a spot. You're at a shipper receiver and a security guard says, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm waiting to be called to my door. This is not a safe place for you. Go to the other side. That was the security guard. You're at a truck stop and some security guy says, hey, we're going to do some repaving right here with blacktop. Can you kindly go park on the other side of the lot? Sure. PC, go. Safety official tells you to go, you're good. Nearby reasonable safe first location, you're good. Terminal to residence, residence to terminal, or drop lot to terminal, or drop lot to residence, residence to drop lot. You're good. restaurant and entertainment when you're off duty. So now, every single time you use PC in your logbook, you're required to annotate what you're doing. What words should you use, man? Right?
Entertainment,
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Or if you're at a drop lot, you use drop lot
To
now
residents.
going to residents. So residents, drop lot,
Yeah.
entertainment,
So
restaurant.
here's your words. Here's your words, buddy. Restaurant, entertainment, terminal to residents, drop lot to residents, nearby reasonable safe first, safety official. Every trucking company should program those words with a little button in your ELD so you can pick one of those 4.
Fair.
Now, can you get away with others? Maybe, but those ones are written in black and white on a piece of paper issued by the feds.